Hi everyone, welcome to my Monday, and it's already Monday evening and I am absolutely shattered. I've been working in the editing room pretty much all day, actually assembling bits and pieces and getting it ready for the final delivery, which should be here this week sometime. And then I can do this video I keep on and on and on about. You're going to get bored of me telling you about it, but I've got to make sure everything's right in the editing room before I do a new version of the tour video. So bear with me on that one. But I've also been doing some work over here as well. I shall show you in this corner here. This is where I do a lot of my recording, and I've put a new worktop in. This is new, so it's nice bright white. And with the IKEA furniture I've found, it happens with most white surfaces, to be fair, but especially with this cheaper IKEA sort of work surfaces, they do tend to yellow, especially when you've got natural light coming in. And you can see the cupboards underneath, they're yellowing already. They're about 2 years old. And then we've got the nice new white surface, but these are so cheap to replace. They're only like between, I don't know, about £7 and £15, depending on what size you get. And this is slightly larger, it's an extra 20 centimetres on the end there, and you can see my light set up at the back there, the studio light, and then we've got a little fill-in light, my camera arm down the front, another arm for the second studio light, mystery product still in bubble wrap in the middle. I promise I'll do that video soon. Anyway, let me just sit down again. And I've also got some tech bits I wanted to talk to you about. Before I tell you about the tech bits I wanted to cover off, I just want to also say thank you, because I ran a couple of polls today. The first poll was asking you whether I should use my profile pic on social networks as the cartoon character, or whether I should change it to the G, the logo. And it was very close, but the majority of you said stay with the cartoon character. So I'm going to stay with that at the moment. So that's really good. That was very helpful, actually. The other poll I did was to do with how content is changing. And I asked whether you would pay for a very special once a month or twice a month video on a sort of pay-per-view basis from me. And I wanted that feedback because I keep saying this to you, especially if you're a creator. It doesn't affect you if you're a viewer, but I keep saying that if you're a creator, times are changing. Ad revenue is not what it used to be. So as a creator, we have to find other ways of bringing in revenue. And that can be by things like sponsors, it can be by charging for videos, it can be by campaigns such as Patreon, or it can be by a tip jar, for example, where perhaps somebody leaves a tip for watching a video, or it can be by donations. There are lots of different ways that you can make revenue from your content. The ad revenue model is very, very bad at the moment. It's been declining over the last 6 to 12 months. And the rates are going down. So as a creator, you have to come up with new revenue streams. And I don't want to just ask for donations all the time. I tried the Patreon campaign and there were so many of you against it that I really didn't see any longevity in that. It's working for some. Obviously, Chris Prideaux's doing extremely well on Patreon. But I wanted to really take control rather than rely on an external service. So anyway, to cut a long story short, I did a poll: would you pay for content up to £2 to watch a very, very special video once or twice a month, or up to £5 I think I said, or was it £3, I can't remember now, or no, you wouldn't pay at all. And the majority of you said that you wouldn't pay, which is fair enough, but enough of you actually responded with a very positive amount of feedback. And I also had some emails come through from people saying that they'd taken the poll and giving me encouragement to follow what I believe in. So I'll bring you news of that very, very soon. What I'm basically going to do is I'm going to trial it with one video, and it's going to be an extremely special video, so watch out for that. I'll announce it on the main channel and we'll see how it goes. But anyway, back to technology. So we have got the Moto 360 and LG G Watch coming out extremely soon, and I'm interested in both of them. I really do hope I can get them into the studio to bring you my opinion about them. I had the Galaxy Gear Watch and it was okay. I wasn't really taken back by it. It was a nice piece of kit, but it was very limited in what it did, and the styling was okay. It was very different again with that sort of long, thin design. And yeah, it was good. It was a good product, but I'm just not convinced yet with these smartwatches that any of them offer the extra value that you really need to spend that sort of money on a watch. So I'm really interested in both of these coming out soon. The other technology that I wanted to talk to you about is Google Glass, now available in the UK. £1,000, still a lot of money. For that price you get the Google Glass plus you get a free set of frames. I think you can choose any from the selection, and when you add them to the shopping basket they are indeed free. And you can order them to be delivered, 1 to 2 business days delivery, or you can actually make an appointment to attend the Google HQ in London, and they will go through all of the options with you, and you can actually buy it there and then and walk away with it. So that's really good. But £1,000 is still a lot of money. Now, I had sort of half convinced myself that when it became available in the UK, I would get it. Definitely get it. But that is too much. I was really hoping that by now they would have launched a consumer level version, albeit fully functioning exactly the same as the Explorer version. But with the sort of amount of people that would buy it, they would bring the price down. And I was thinking under £500, sort of the £499 mark. At a push, I would have gone to £599, but £1,000 is just too much. It is just too expensive for what it does. So come on, Google, bring the price down to something that's attainable by people that want to buy into Google Glass. And that's where I want to leave this video. I want to leave it with you to let me know, are you interested in Google Glass? Would you buy it, and at what price point would you be happy paying? So 2 questions. What price would you be happy with? So would that be $199, $299, $399? Be realistic. And what price would you be willing to pay top, like top whack, if you were really asked to pay $599, $699 upwards, you know, what would you be willing to pay for it? So the ideal price and the top price you'd be willing to pay. Leave that in the comment section below, along with your opinion about Google Glass and of course the new smartwatches that are on the horizon for this summer from LG and Motorola. So that's it for this video. Thanks very much for watching. Hit that like button or the dislike button. Let me know why you're rating the video that way, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you very much for watching my video. If you'd like to subscribe to the channel, there are 2 places you can find the subscribe button. On the main channel page, it's just up here in the top right hand corner. If you're on a video watch page, then you'll find it just underneath the video you've been watching. Click on the subscribe button and that means that you are now subscribed to the Geekanoids channel. But there is one more step you must take. Click on the little cog icon next to the subscribed button. Put a tick in the send me updates box and click save. Job done. Thank you very much for watching again. I'll see you next time.